What's up, guys? Last week we did a video on how I make a beat with my Maschine MK3. Had a pretty good response on it. I'm glad you guys liked it. One of the most common things that I heard back was I don't have a Maschine MK3, or all I have is a MIDI keyboard, or I don't have $600 to drop on a Maschine MK3. I mean, it's understandable. It took me a while to get there. If you do have the money, I do suggest you don't go out and buy the Maschine MK3 because it's an awesome piece of software. But if not, there's little MIDI keyboards like this. This is like $50 used at Guitar Center. You can make things like this. So again, I'm going to use the Maschine software because that's just my interface of choice. In here, you can go and set the pattern length. You can go in and set your BPM. So I went ahead and I set my BPM at 100 for this one. It's going to be a little bit faster than last week's, and I set my pattern length at 4 for the sake of this one. I got some drums loaded in first. This drum kit is called 53rd Ave. It's a pretty dope one. So with just using the keyboard, I'm not sure if there's a keyboard setting to where you can actually start it like from the beginning of a loop. So what I'll do is I'll hit record and I'll just hit this. Thought that was a... So that's your hi-hat, alright? So when this comes back around, I'll record a hi-hat. I'll turn my record off, I'll turn my play off. What I'll do is I'll drag this hi-hat over to the beginning, and I'll put in a hi-hat. If you hit Option, if you use Mac, I think it's Shift or Control on PC. Just hit Option. You can drag your hi-hats over. So just make a little hi-hat rhythm. My hi-hats is how I keep my rhythm, it's how I do my drums. And every producer does things a different way. You can add your drums with it. Pause it. Cool. So I kind of like how those drums would sound with it. Again, I can't start this from the beginning with Maschine because for some reason I don't know how without my actual MK3 here. But that's the point of putting that hi-hats there, so you can hear where the turnaround is and then you can start your rhythm. So I'll make sure the record's on, hit the play button, wait for your turnaround. I'll move it around till 4 to the end so I can see right when it's about to end. Cool. I like how that sounds a lot. It's a little more upbeat than the one we did last week. It's a little bit more of a poppy vibe. But if you plan on producing music, you have to make all sorts of different kinds of music. So again, next what we're going to do here is we're going to go into our instruments. So do that in Maschine, you go up here, you'll find your kits. I'm not really sure what kind of instrument I want to go with this. Massive is probably my favorite package on this platform. We'll go to mallet instruments because they sound cool. Cool, so we got that. Usually your most important part would be a bass. I don't have headphones, and with just the regular MacBook Pro speakers, chances are, unless you have a newer Mac, you're not going to be able to hear the bass line, so I would recommend using headphones or speakers to hear this part. But here's some other things that you might need to know if you're just using the software and a MIDI keyboard, or just even your Mac. So basically that's just a quick run through of how to work the Maschine software if you don't actually have a Maschine. I started with Maschine Micro 2. I upgraded to my Maschine MK3. So I don't want to carry the Maschine MK3 every place with me because it is an expensive piece of hardware. It is a bigger piece of hardware. So sometimes it might be easier to take something like a smaller MIDI keyboard with you if you're on the road and you want to create. Everyone has their own personal preferences, and there was a lot of questions asking how to create beats if they didn't have that software, or if they didn't have, not software, if they didn't have that hardware. So that's a little rundown on how to do that, start building that up. As far as future things, next week, we got a new song dropping, produced by yours truly. Newer songs I've been working on that I produced myself. Like I said before, I'm going to have a lot of new content coming out, produced by just me. Working on a new album. I'm going to try a tour, so if watching outside of New York State, where I'm from, comment where you're from so I can know to target that when I come on tour. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and you like it and you share this with your friends. My Twitter is rbronson.musics, which is rbronson.music, but instead of a C, it's an X. Facebook is Ryan Bronson Music. Instagram is Ryan Bronson Music as well. RyanBronson.com has merch. New merch logos just came out. Got new hoodies, got new t-shirts, got phone cases, coffee mugs, whatever you need, it's all on there. Great deals on them too. Tune in if you have questions, like a certain kind of beat that you're looking to make. Give me suggestions. I'll give you guys tutorials on how to make anything. If you want to make a trap beat, if you want to make a boom bap beat, just let me know and I'll walk through whatever it is and I'll put up tutorials with you. I think everybody's got to start someplace, and I learned how to make beats on YouTube, and I think you guys can too. So tune in, stay subscribed, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.